December 7, 1941. Japanese leaders are talking about a plan to make a surprise attack on the United States. In the group is Hirohito, the Emperor of Japan. The surprise attack was finally set for December 7, 1941 at 7:30 a.m. The reason for the Emperor of Japan to say surprise attack is because the United States expelled oil into Japan for about 4 to 6 weeks. Japan picked December 7 because the whole naval American fleet was there, which included the Oklahoma, Vestal, and the Arizona. The Japanese plan was to attack early Sunday morning. Japan sent 3 waves of planes straight to Pearl Harbor and to make sure that the whole naval American fleet was destroyed. Make sure that the 2 air bases were destroyed, and last of all to destroy the American troops. Finally, the day came and the Nagasaki and 6 other aircraft carriers loaded up their airplanes. 3 aircraft carriers carried 50 dive bombers each, the other 3 carried 50 torpedo bombers each, and at last, Nagasaki carried 120 Japanese fighters. Before the attack, 18 B-17 bombers of the Hamilton Airfield in San Francisco, California, set flight to Pearl Harbor. They were coming to Pearl Harbor to land on the aircraft carriers and on the airfields to refuel, rearm, and load the gunners. 6 B-17s pulled off from course to meet up on another airfield in Los Angeles, California at 6:26 a.m. The Japanese carriers sent their planes towards Pearl Harbor. It was a difficult but short flight until they finally arrived at 7:36 a.m. The attack commenced at 7:48 a.m.
In the hours before dawn on Sunday, December 7th, the warships rested in Pearl Harbor. Ensign R.C. McCloy spotted a periscope of a Japanese submarine. Later, the harbor's anti-submarine gates swung open to allow friendly boats to get in. The Americans forgot to close it. The destroyer Ward shot down and sunk a 2-man Japanese sub. Meanwhile, 183 Japanese planes were coming to Hawaii. Japanese Commander Mitsuo Fuchida turned his radio to a station in Honolulu. He figured out the plans and weather in Hawaii. After 7, the screen showed a massive amount of planes coming to Hawaii. Later, Fuchida shot 1 bullet and the planes went into formation. He said 222 through his radio, and the attack commenced. They destroyed aerial defenses, Kaneohe Bay, Wheeler Field, Iwo Marine Corps Air Station, and Hickam Field, killing 35 men. No Army or Navy plane was in the air. A strike force of planes were getting ready to also destroy Pacific fleets. Only the American destroyer Helm was on the move. On the other ships, the sailors were beginning their morning routines. In the Nevada, they were singing what could be the final Star-Spangled Banner. Ramsey raced to the radio and shouted, "Air raid Pearl Harbor, no drill." Dense black smoke rose over Pearl Harbor. Finally, at 8:30, the first wave had finished. Shortly after, the second wave commenced with much more powerful forces. Only a handful of American pilots got on P-40 planes. Soldiers from the ground used all sorts of weapons to try to knock down other Japanese planes. In the hospitals, supplies were running low and schools were turned into makeshift outposts. Dory Miller helped many wounded soldiers get to land. He received a Navy Cross and a ship named after him. Japan had won the first few battles only because the U.S. was not ready. The news of Pearl Harbor fell like a bomb in Washington. President Roosevelt gave a speech after meeting up with Congress. The military was secretly making some atomic bombs. The president said that if Japan did not compromise, they will get a surprise. Some weeks later, leaders in Japan did not accept to sign the peace paper. Because of this, the USA sent 2 atomic bombs to cities in Japan. The Japanese Empire surrendered. There are many memorials of those who died in the war and win versus Japan. Every year, Navy sailors drape leis over the graves of the killed soldiers.